there, this is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot and Tarot at 12, and this is Pick a Card. Today's question, are they cheating? So let us find out. Today I have the Modern Spellcasters Tarot and our clear quartz to open up the energy. What I'm going to do, I am going to live shuffle and set out four piles, and then I will invite you to select your pile and we will do the reading. I will put timestamps in the description, that way you can jump around and fast forward as needed. For now, I'm going to focus on the question, are they cheating? Are they cheating? Are they cheating? Okay. All right. We are going to lay out 4 piles, as I said, and each pile will contain 4 tarot cards. We will then do the reading for each. And we're going to take a look at what the energy is looking like around this person and whether or not they are cheating. Now, if numbers are important to you, the number 1 stands for new beginnings and opportunity. The number 2 stands for duality and partnership. The number 3 is for creativity and social interactions. And the number 4 is for structure and stability. Now, again, if numbers aren't important to you, then please just disregard that. Ooh, I'm kind of crazy here, aren't I? Ooh, yes. All right, so let's straighten out our piles. And again, I will have timestamps so that you can get to your pile more quickly. Let me fix this a bit. There we are. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so here we have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So, what I'm going to invite you to do is to calm your mind, relax, think of the question, are they cheating? And see where your attention is drawn. Select your pile, and let's get started. Pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1, let's find out what you have. Now the question again is, are they cheating? Okay, let's take a look at what we've got here. We've got our King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is somebody who's a very strong leader, someone who's very successful. We've got our Hanged Man. This is about looking at something differently, taking another look at something and kind of accepting where you are and deciding where to go next. Then we have our Tower. The Tower is all about a big change. And then we have our 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is all about kind of having a victory, recognition of some kind. So let's put it all together and answer the question. Are they cheating? I would say in this case, pile 1, it looks like the answer is no. However, I am seeing that there is something going on in terms of the thought process and what's everybody being on the same page sort of thing. Does that make sense? We've got our King of Pentacles, which is all about that happy home, wealth, comfort, you know, being generous and things like that. But then we have a change of thought, you know, a change of how we look at things, feeling kind of trapped about something, which then elicits this huge change, which gets us back to where we need to be. This is the center, this success, this victory, recognition type of thing. This is where we want to be. And this is where we can get back to. It looks like something is keeping your person from fully expressing themselves, They're feeling like the hanged man. This is where we started, the happiness and the comfort and all that. Here's the feeling of something's just not right. I feel kind of trapped by something. I need to look at things differently. The good news is, though, they will think of something differently. They will be able to look at it differently, and things will return to normal. So it looks like this is a phase. If you're picking up on something not being right, it looks like this is a phase, and it will resolve itself. Perhaps you might want to insert yourself, though, to see what help you can give to resolve the situation, or what part you might have played in what is making your person feel kind of like this hangman here. All right, pile 1 sounds good. The answer is no. Pile number 2. All right, pile 2. Let us find out what's going on for you. Again, the question is, are they cheating? Okay. I can see you've been having a little bit of trouble here. Okay. We've got the question again, are they cheating? We've got our 2 of Pentacles. That's kind of about balancing 2 aspects of life. If you're questioning this right now about your person, are they cheating? Perhaps you're trying to, obviously balance some things, your thoughts. I'm sure this is consuming some of your thoughts and your time and energy, which is making you feel super depleted. This is the 9 of Swords, and Swords is all about overthinking things. It's followed up by our 5 of Wands, and this is all about kind of creating chaos where there is no chaos. Look at them. They're banging on that poor little hornet's nest and making the bees come out. Didn't need to do that if you just stop banging the hornet's nest, right? So this is about making trouble for yourself. And here we round it out with the Sun. The Sun, this is all about success. This is about being hopeful and optimistic and being in the sun. How can you ask for something more than being in the sun? So pile 2, I think this question, are they cheating? I think you're wondering about this, but it's all in your mind. I don't think this is a real issue. We've got our Sun here. This is the center. This is where you want to be, and this is obviously where you're hoping to go. But I think you're creating a problem out of nothing. You're looking for things to be wrong or to be suspicious. Maybe you've been cheated on before. Maybe, you've had a situation that makes you kind of look for the worst in situations, but you don't need to do that. This is all something you're creating in your own mind. And the Sun is here to tell us that if you just kind of make this go away, we're going to be left with that bright happiness. So again, it's really centered around some overthinking here. But here's the struggle. Here's just the struggle, creating your own problems. Yeah. So the answer, pile 2, is no, it does not look like they are cheating. Pile number 3. All right, pile 3. Let us find out what you have. Again, the question is, are they cheating? All right. Well, let's see what we've got. Well, we've got our 10 of Swords. This is really about overthinking and just feeling really depleted. Then it's followed by our 6 of Swords. Again, swords and swords. Swords are all about thoughts and ideas. Again, so we're getting a real strong theme here. The overthinking, I think, is going to be followed up by help from your person. I think your person is not cheating. I think this is something that you perhaps need some help. Maybe they need to show you some more affection. Maybe they need to spend some more time with you. So what you're really looking for, and rightfully so, you kind of have to question, are they spending their time or energy or whatever with somebody else? But I can tell you that the answer to that is likely no. No, it looks like they are not cheating. This is something, you're needing a little help from your person. Meaning, again, show me some attention, spend some more time with me, or perhaps they're spending time with you and showing you attention, but it's not in the way that you're able to receive it fully. Does that make sense? So I think you need to get on the same page with your person. You need to be very honest about your feelings and kind of look. I have a relationship warriors video out there about love languages if you want to check it out. But see how people, give and receive love in different ways. So maybe the way that you're receiving love or expecting is different than your person. So getting on the same page, it looks like, then that role of helping, meaning once we're on the same page, you feel like you can float in your boat here and carry all your swords. You're doing it together. And then we have the Empress. The Empress is all about growing that relationship. Growing that relationship, once you're on the same page, you're going to have all this balance. The Temperance card is all about balance. It's about cooperation. So definitely pile 3, I would say your person is not cheating, and that your person actually could help you with some of these, put this kind of overthinking to rest if you guys could just communicate about it and kind of get on the same page. So the answer for you, pile 3, is no, it does not look like they are cheating. Pile number 4. All right, pile 4. Let's see what you've got. Question again is, are they cheating? Okay. So there we go. So pile 4, what do we have? We have our Devil card first on the spread here. This is kind of about being tempted. This is about somebody who is sometimes beholden to something or feeling stuck or just magnetized towards something that doesn't really serve them well. Oftentimes the Devil card represents something like an addiction. Think about the symbolism. Not suggesting your person has an addiction. I hope not. Maybe they do. But the reason I even bring that up is as you can think about what that kind of would symbolize. The kinds of things that would be represented: being stuck with something, feeling like you can't break free, sometimes needing help to get out of that type of addiction situation. Same thing applies here with people. Sometimes we're addicted to the wrong kind of people. Sometimes we're just tempted and want to have fun or whatever. This is not so great in a relationship, though, because you should not be tempted. So we're looking at a little temptation here. Let's see what else we have. We've got our 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is all about kind of paying attention to the details. Really working hard. Now look at this. This card is actually really cute. This guy is building this little fortress for this animal so it doesn't get wet in the rain. So paying attention to the details. Let's see how that plays in. We've also got our 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords, this is a card that indicates kind of like a loss of power, something being left behind. And then we have our 2 of Cups, which is all about that harmony between two people, that feeling of excitement, that beginning of something. So pile 4, this is kind of looking like your person is being tempted by something. Someone is tempting them away or dragging their attention, or perhaps that your person feels kind of addicted to the rush of meeting somebody. We've got this paying attention to the details. That sounds to me like addiction to meeting somebody, to starting it up, that flirty stage or that first communication phase, that kind of a thing. This here does indicate kind of taking somebody away, and this is the happiness, that harmony, that feeling like you're starting something new. So pile number 4, unfortunately, the cards are saying that it looks like there might be somebody tempting your person. Your person, it looks like, probably enjoys the rush of meeting somebody and getting to know somebody. But again, remember, excuse me, we have this 2 of Cups, which implies like this harmonious thing. However, because of the cards around it, this really means, once that thrill of the initial meeting is over, it goes away. It's a 2, remember, a 10, 2, it goes ace to 10. So, 2 is in the beginning of the journey. So I believe your person probably has some kind of addiction or thrill in that beginning portion. I don't know, if this is something that's just going to be a repeating pattern or not, but it does seem like an emotional affair might be going on. Hopefully it hasn't stepped over into the physical, which, either way, an emotional affair or a physical affair are just as damaging. They're both just as bad. But when it kind of crosses over into that physical realm, then it's somebody taking action on what they're doing behind the scenes. So I don't know if it's gone that far or not, but I would say pile 4, it does look like there is somebody else, like a temptation type of person. Yeah. And probably wasn't what you wanted to hear, pile 4. I'm so sorry. But now that you're aware, have a conversation with your person and try to get things back on track, or set your boundaries and make a decision not to have to, put up with this. So I'll leave that up to you, my friend. Good luck. Alrighty, I would like to thank you all for participating in this pick a card. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to remind you to please hit subscribe and stay a part of the family. Keep your eyes open for more pick a cards. I do have a playlist with lots of different questions in there. You can check it out, or come and visit me every day at 12 p.m. Central Time. I do a live stream for an hour answering your questions. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for being here.